Freaking PSN. I assume it's a PSN because the Wi-Fi is working perfectly fine. I haven't lost connection to the chat or anything. First of all, inopportune times. For those of you who do not know, the game, for some reason, lost connection to the server right at a choice moment in the game. That's always fun. Yeah. Can't tell if that's Wi-Fi or if that's internet or if that's PSN. Who freaking knows? I'm assuming it's PSN because it's done that a couple times with the PlayStation Network. Just waiting for the ones that have actually been waiting to see the end of this to give me some sort of sign that they're still there. And I paused at this point. So we've learned so far that Aiden is her twin brother, who was a stillborn that died. The one that was linked to her the whole time. That's intense, and now she has a choice. The choice is life or death. So you can choose death and be with the mother and the native people that we were with at some point during the game, or be with Mr. Ryan here. Danny baby, you okay? Cool. Alrighty. So that's the choice, life or death. Okay. Cool. Well, she's always been with, I guess, her brother the whole time. Time to move on. I mean, I can always make a choice again later on. I made a good choice.
We're alive.
Aiden?
We made it.
Not too sure.
Jodie, we made it.
I don't think Aiden's with her anymore, though.
Aiden?
I think this is the end. I think Aiden's moved on. Let the dead be dead, and let the living be living. Yeah. Who chose which? Yeah, yeah. 95% of the people have spoken. Some people are greedy. They wanted that CIA money. Moving on. This is the end.
Ever since the Black Sun was destroyed, my memory has been disintegrating. I spent too much time on the other side. Now it's eating away at my mind, erasing what's left of it. My memories are all confused, slowly self-destructing, fading like a dream when you wake up. I'm losing my sense of time. I no longer know what happened before or after.
She's like living on the grid now.
Playing inside my head at the same time. It's like watching the same film looping over and over again. A chaos of images with no order. So I've been writing night and day for weeks. I'm gonna put my life down on paper. If I forget everything, these pages will be my memory.
3 months after the fact, an effort to determine the cause of the accident that cost 283 lives on a Pentagon military base. Government representatives confirm that the authorities are working hand in hand with the investigators to shed light on this appalling tragedy.
I suppose they're too busy building another condenser to worry about me. I know they'll never abandon their experiments, now that they know what's on the other side. Honestly, I don't give a damn. Now I need to reconstruct my life. My life without Aiden. For as long as I can remember, I dreamt of living without him. Untied, without his constant presence by my side. I got what I wanted. I've never been so unhappy in my life.
Did I make the wrong choice?
I feel like part of me has been amputated. Crying all day. I know it's stupid. Shit. I miss him so much.
He's alive? I thought he died. Yeah, I thought. I mean, she said that he tried to, or Aiden tried to revive him, but
nothing passing by. And I woke up. I knew it was time. Time to start again.
So technically, the only ones that really died would have been the general and.
It was so obvious. Deep inside, I always knew. I just needed the silence around me to hear what I was feeling. It took me a while to realize how much I loved Ryan. I'd been alone and sad for so long. I'd forgotten what it was like to love someone.
Well, just let me know if you guys want me to play other parts of the game and play it differently, if you want to see her with someone else, or if you want to see her go beyond. I can definitely do that. I'd like to see how the story plays out. Jay was the
as far away as we could.
One of the native guys when she was in Nevada.
To put my trust in someone, to stop fighting and running away.
Yeah, for sure.
In short, I had to learn to live. Ryan and I never talked about it again. As if it all never happened. As if the other side didn't exist.
He took a buyout.
As if it could never come back into our lives.
Until the CIA builds something. I mean, there's like so many branch paths in this game. It's crazy. Kind of reminds me of like Until Dawn. Yeah, I was kind of iffy about the game. A lot of people gave it mixed reviews, but... He's still here. That's cool. Yeah, I guess in a way that's good. He's not really completely severed from her, but maybe it's one of those metaphorical things where he's kind of there. But then again, I mean, he wrote in the sand, so maybe it's physical.
I see things at night. Terrifying things. I tell myself it's only nightmares, but
Terminator?
I know it's not true. Once Pandora's box is open, it can never be closed again. No. It's not nightmares. It's what is about to happen. I've died twice already. I'm not afraid of death anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, if the CIA continues with
Next time, I'll kill everyone.
the government continues with the
I was
experiment.
so afraid I lost. There's no telling what we'll find down there.
That was a good game.
Come back to get the self-destruct.
Good game.
Saturday night, and I'm locked up in here.
Can't do it, babe.
She's more than amazing. She's magnificent.
Yeah, now I'm interested to see what the alternate ending would be. If you chose, like, Beyond. No, I'm happy with that game for sure. There was a lot of mixed reviews, like I was saying before, about the game and like story-wise, but it actually really picked up in the end. It's kind of linear through most parts, but I mean, choose your own adventure is kind of a really good way to play a game for sure. I mean, you can get some games where you choose your own adventure where it's like, okay, at the end of the game it's, you know, A or B. This, it's been pretty much a roller coaster. You don't know what's going to happen. There's always a choice. Story branches off differently. I would definitely play this again and probably play it differently just to see how the story unfolds any other way. Yeah, if you guys want to see another playthrough, oh, I'm gonna go for a smoke. But if you want to see another playthrough of this choosing differently, definitely let me know, and I will make that happen. back. That sucks. Yeah, it's pretty, it's nice here. There was a couple times where we actually had some really bad wind. Even at work, right by the epicenter of, internet connections at work, it was freaking just, it was bad. Definitely bad. Yeah, I finished Layers of Fear. For sure. That ending was a little messed up, too. If I still have, I'm just gonna check one sec. Mike's gonna be up, but yeah, I think The Wolf Among Us might try that one after this. Figure out the whole compass thing. That ending though, that game, holy hell! I mean, opposed to say Heavy Rain, which is another game they created, I'd say this game had a better ending. In Heavy Rain, it was kind of predictable. And here it was like a roller coaster. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Got The Wolf Among Us. That game's... I haven't really played that game much. Basically, The Wolf Among Us is a... it's hard to describe. It's a graphic novel that was created by Telltale Games. They've done, like Back to the Future, Jurassic Park. The Wolf Among Us is basically like a recreation of fairy tale creatures that have been brought into, like our world, I guess you could say. It's kind of hard to describe, but same thing. Choices in the game affect the story in the end. I haven't really played much of it, maybe the first episode. There's 5 episodes for each Telltale game. I always want to see what this DLC is. Advanced Experiments. Yeah, I think The Wolf Among Us might try that one after this.
Okay, Holmes, time for business. The purpose of this exercise is to see if you and Aiden are capable of problem solving in the field. Your aim is simple. You have to collaborate with Aiden to advance through the course.
I'll play that after. It's basically just VR missions, from what it seems. Apparently in this game you can actually remix the order and go chronological, so you just go from start to finish instead of going back and forth, but I prefer going back and forth. The game seemed to have a really good flow in that sense. We didn't really know what was coming next, but yeah, we can start up the Wolf Among Us if you guys want to see that. Apparently, the storyline's really good in that game. Graphics-wise, it's more cel-shaded, but fun, definitely. And I'm definitely going to play another playthrough of this. Choose differently. It was actually a hell of a lot longer than Heavy Rain, surprisingly. But then again, it came out afterwards, so they extended their gameplay. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. I'll boot up The Wolf Among Us.